I like to think that was the best frame to start this video on. Hey everyone, this is Chaotic Teal, and it's a hymn, Morrow. Resurrected from the dead. So, I know I've talked before, and I think I might have actually talked in the most recent stream about how I prefer to give games a bit between streaming or playing them on my own and streaming them. And 3D All-Stars came out in September. I guess it's been half a year, but I completed it then. But I just kind of feel like playing Mario 64. I'm gonna do that.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
You know, the aspect of this that I didn't consider is that theoretically, this game will demand that I develop a Toad voice. I don't think that I have the energy to try a Toad voice. I've got dinner, because apparently I lack the capacity to properly sustain myself on the weekdays that I stream. Ciao. You've reached Princess Toadstool's castle via a warp pipe, using the controller as a piece of cake. Press B to jump and Y to attack. Press A to read signs, too. Use the left stick to move Mario around. Now head for the castle. I mean, what intro does this game need? Mario 64 is... well, it's a lot of things. I first played Mario 64 on the Wii Virtual Console, which is relatively late, but you have to understand this game's older than I am. But we got it pretty early on the Wii. Good afternoon, the Lakitu Bros here, reporting live from just outside the Princess's castle. Mario has just arrived on the scene and will be filming the action live as he enters the castle and pursues the missing Power Stars. As seasoned cameramen, we'll be shooting from the recommended angle, but you can change the camera angle with the right stick. Why do they have an icon for the right stick and not the left stick? If we can't adjust the view any further, we'll buzz. Take a look at the surroundings. Stop and tilt the right stick forward. Press B to resume play. Switch camera modes with the R button. Signs along the way will review these instructions because there's no way you're going to remember all of that from a single set of text boxes. For now, reporting live, this has been the Lakitu Bros. Anyway, we got it pretty early after getting a Wii, and I played it a lot as a kid. I don't remember if I ever 100%ed the Virtual Console version originally. Welcome. No one's home. Now scram and don't come back. Wah ha ha ha. Oh no. Am I glad to see you? The princess and I and, well, everybody, we're all trapped inside these castle walls. Bowser has stolen the castle's stars and he's using their power to create his own world within the paintings and the walls. Please recover the Power Stars. As you find them, you can use their power to open the doors that Bowser has sealed. There are 4 rooms on the first floor. For the love of all that's good, Toad, did we have to get all this exposition? You know what? No, I don't have to speak to you. I don't owe you my time. Point is, I've played Mario 64 a lot, And I really like Mario 64. Yeah, no, I'm making the decision right now that I'm gonna stop trying to talk to all the NPCs and do all of that because... Is anybody? And again, this game's been around for a bit. But also, I kind of like these weekday stream projects kind of being more casual. And I've got dinner, which I should actually eat some of so I don't feel like I'm going to pass out. Anyway, I've got dinner. Taking things a little bit less seriously. You know what? The universe has decided that that's not the start we're getting right now. The universe almost decided that we weren't getting any star. You know, now I'm actually kind of curious. So, for once, relative to how I normally stream things, I actually am planning on going for 100% here. Because that's how I play 3D Mario games. And I'm kind of curious whether it's possible to get... Can I get the 100 coin star first? You may be thinking, that's stupid, why would you do that? You're correct. Did I stutter? Head back here. Look, we're already 1/5 of the way there. The point is that I was going after the red coins, and normally, since the red coins are guaranteed 16, I go after the 100 coins at the same time. Though now I think of it, on the first star, there's not a Koopa there, and the cannons aren't active. That's fair. But, counter-argument. You know, I was gonna go into a whole spiel about how the future can change, and I guess it can, but sometimes the universe really just doesn't want things to go in your favor. I thought that would be high enough. Oh well. But what I was getting to is that we have a power star, we can get into a couple new places now, but on Star 1, I don't think that you can get to the island, and I don't think you can fight the Koopa, which... Well, I know you can't fight the Koopa, which limits a bunch of the coins you can get. We may as well just take care of King the Bomb. Fair enough. But yeah, I remember specifically playing Mario 64 a lot as a kid and trying to figure out how to get all the stars and all that. I don't remember if I was ever successful in the N64 version as a kid. I imagine I was, but I don't know for sure. I know that I 100%ed the DS game when I was in middle school. And I specifically remember that I borrowed it from a friend and had to finish it in a very short span because he wanted it back for a road trip. I'm the big ba-bomb that makes all of the rules. Yeah. That's his dialogue. I've decided. Okay. Fine, move towards me. Then I can... The way that they handled some of these things in Mario 64 is super interesting. Get back up there. Because the only way that all of these ball-like objects are able to be so round is that they're sprites. They're not 3D models. The only parts of the King Bomb that are actually 3D models are his crown, his mustache, and I think his feet. I'm not even sure his eyes are. They might be. But anyway. What? Can it be that a pipsqueak like you has defused the Bob-Omb King? You might be fast enough to ground me, but you'll have to pick up the pace if you want to take King Bowser by the tail. He thinks my troops could learn a lesson from you. Here's your star as I promised, Mario. Fight me again from the select menu. That's how this game works. You're expected to fight me first. I was rather proud back in September that I was able to do almost the entire game without looking anything up. It's been a while. Hey Mario, is it true that you beat the Big Bomb? Cool. You must be strong and pretty fast, so how fast are you anyway? Fast enough to beat me, Koopa the Quick? I don't think so, just try me. Do it, you won't. You're right, I won't. Psych. Wow. What the heck was I on about? Right. It had been a while since I played Mario 64 before 3D All-Stars came out. I'm kind of trying to invoke the same thing with the 3D Zelda games. In advance of a possible release of a 3D Zelda collection this year. That was not even remotely as fast as that can be done. I'm not a speedrunner, but anyway, I think that before last year, the last time that I picked up Mario 64 myself was, I think, Extra Life 2018, when I had the... Whoa, you really are fast. A human blur. Here you go, you've won it fair and square. when I had the absolutely insane idea of let's do all the super hard final levels from the 3D Mario games. Except for Sunshine, which doesn't properly have one and also I didn't own. Hello, please open the cannon for me. Thanks. Anyway. Back at Extra Life 2018, I had a donation incentive where I would, or I think it was just a personal challenge, where I would play through all of the final levels of a bunch of different Mario games. I skipped Galaxy because Galaxy doesn't have a challenge final level. I don't think that that technically started until Galaxy 2. But I included Mario 64 as a donation incentive, and did the Grandmaster Galaxy words, Champions Road, and I at least gave an attempt at the darker side of the moon from Odyssey. I'm not totally sure how that didn't hit me. The catch with the Odyssey part being that I'd never played it before. But yeah, I actually set up a $16-star save state in the Wii U Virtual Console version of Mario 64 so that I could get to the final Bowser level easily. Okay, we're doing pretty well on the whole coins thing. Did I already get a coin? I think I did. Yes. But other than that, I don't know when I last played 64. It had been a while. I mean, I've watched it played a lot. Mario 64 is not a game that it's hard to find a playthrough of on the internet. Why do I keep not getting damaged? Fair enough. It really would have been nice to keep the shell at least until this part. Slopes in this game are freaking weird, by the way. Just, in case anyone was curious. Fair enough. But anyway, on that whole all orbs are sprites in this game, you can kind of see how the rolling balls and the bombs and things like that, just kind of billboard. There was a coin back there. I think that's all the coins that we can get going up the mountain. I think that overall Mario 64 is just kind of a comfortable game for me. It's got that nice combination of played a lot as a kid and simple and inviting premise. There's nothing spooky, really. There's not a lot of unknown. I mean, Wet Dry World's a little bit unsettling. That much is sure. But yeah, I don't want to get that other red coin yet. But yeah, there's just not too much that feels threatening about Mario 64 anymore. And it's also nice and short once you actually know. And that's a difference I definitely noticed between 64 and Sunshine or Galaxy. The number of collectibles didn't really change. Well, there's the blue coins in Sunshine, which I have design issues with. But there's a lot of Sunshine that I have design issues with. I think that I might have liked Sunshine more if I'd grown up playing it. Not a bad game by any means. I have a lot of respect for it, but not one of my favorite 3D Mario games. That was close. Not sure that should have counted. The thing about this is that it's really stupid. I shouldn't be doing this way. But I'm just here to have a good time. And sometimes a good time to me is taking an excessively lengthy path to something that would be much easier if I just waited. Yeah, that's fair. There we go. So anyway, back into the cannon. Well, that sucks. So, as you may already know if you're watching this, these coins are meant to be collected when you have the wing cap, which, you know, allows you to fly. You very much can. I need to aim a lot higher. Just repeatedly hurl yourself into oblivion like I'm doing. Though if memory serves, a lot of people prefer to hurl themselves into Morrowind. But it is objectively the better option to just wait until you can get the gosh darn wing cap. I enjoy getting as much thing as possible before I move on to additional story objectives. Too high. The reason, by the way, that I'm not collecting that 8th red coin is that the star appears in that little square of pegs. So, touching the star instantly takes us out of the level, which means we'd have to do all this again. So I'm trying to avoid doing that, because while this may go completely contrary to that, I do value my time. I just think this is funny. Because I can satisfactorily complete the entirety of Bob-omb Battlefield all at once. Well, there we go, that's 2 more. There's also a degree of sunk cost fallacy to this, because at this point, would it be faster to just go and collect other stuff until I can unlock the wing cap? Yes. I fully believe that that is... I didn't expect that to not work. Oh well. I fully believe that that's still the case despite the fact that I now have 83 coins. Also, it's in your best interest not to save all of these coins for last, which is another reason why I'm waiting on that last red coin. Too low. Because the 100 coin star will appear above where you were when you collected the last coin. Put 2 and 2 together, and I'm sure you realize why it's a terrible idea to save some random disconnected coin floating in space for last. If we get like midway through this gradient band. Perfect. Oh no. The plan had holes. Don't worry, if I do accidentally collect that star, I will wait to get the wing cap before I try this again. Because again, contrary to all evidence, I do value my time. That was too high. Oh well. Fortunately, if I miss from that cannon, it puts me right next to this one, which is really easy to aim, because you just kind of go would have been very funny if I had missed. Not gonna lie. That was good. At some point it might be kind of fun to... I mean, pointless, but fun, to try and recreate a Mario 64 level from memory. Ugh. I need 5 more coins. Also, I promise I know how to math. I'm counting that red coin down there. Unfortunately, I've completely destroyed my reference point. Ooh, that was close. That was close. Another point to note is that the 100 coin star, as kind of a secret star, doesn't take you out of the level. I don't know why I'm doing my usual kind of explaining my logic behind things, though people don't know what they're watching. Oh man, I got 1. And I got way too close to that star. Because honestly, if this is someone's first experience with Mario 64, then I'm sorry. Secondary question, how? But first question, which isn't even actually a question, I'm sorry. This isn't how a normal person plays this game. Now that's just spiteful. Is like a Goomba I haven't kicked or something? Going over here? No? Well. Okay, yeah. Fair enough. I guess the assumption can't be made that if someone is making the choice to watch some random person play Mario 64, they have experience with Mario 64 at this point. I mean, again, this game's older than I am. I don't think I'm a total anomaly in terms of playing, wow, games that are older than me. Though as games as a concept, okay, as video games as a concept get older, there are more games that are older than the people who play them. Clearly, I mean, okay, it's dangerous for me to err on the right side. That's the main reason I haven't been. I don't know why that farce worked in my favor. Try this. Perfect. All according to plan. The funny thing is, if we go back up to the island, we can actually make all of the remaining stars currently active in the level. But that's the 100 coin star. And this one is objectively harder for me to get right now. See, that was easy. Pretty sure you can't shoot to the island in the sky from here. Too far away. Also, just an observation from getting the 100 coin star a moment ago, but it's super weird that the Goombas don't respawn, but bombs do. Anyway, here's that star we're actually supposed to be getting. And by this point, I really hope we know where the 8 red coins are. Red coins are kind of neat as a concept. And I think they work a lot better than the kind of weird stand in the secret locations stars. Okay. I mean, technically that star with the coins in the air is a secret location star. But there's a whole class of stars in this game that go through these very specific positions. And They encourage you to look around a level. They're not nearly as visible as the red coins are. I actually do want to get the rest of the way up the slope, but the flip side of that is they're completely invisible. So I kind of prefer the red coins as an exploration-based star. They're kind of cool. Plus they help with 100 coin, which is nice. Ah. Yeah, okay, we're good. There we go. There we go. All is well. Nothing is wrong. Pachoo. Okay, so that wasn't quite as Pachoo flavored as I was hoping it was gonna be. That was confusing. There we go. Yay! That was almost cool. It would have been slightly cooler if I'd continued to hold right. But the good news is, we're completely done with the bomb battlefield. The bad news is we're 1 star short of opening that door. But hey look. A secret. And also one of the best songs in this game. I'm really glad that they added Slider to Mario Maker 2. At least I don't remember it being in Mario Maker 1. But there have been so many fun levels that have been made with Slider. And it's very funny that we can totally get into the first Bowser level by just mashing our face against the bomb battlefield for long enough, and then taking a slide. We don't even have to open the doors to any of the other worlds in this area. My first time was faster. Fortunately, it doesn't matter. There's 1 star here for finishing the slide at all, and there's another for finishing the slide in under 21 seconds. So anyway, it's kind of interesting that they oh so Super Mario Galaxy 2 in its endgame has a level called Throwback Galaxy. And it's just Whomp's Fortress. Alright, it's the other one. Okay. And maybe it's because Whomp's Fortress is more able to be a late game level. Because you can't fall out of the bomb battlefield. There's nowhere to fall. Which kind of automatically makes Whomp's Fortress more fitting as a galaxy level. I just find it a little strange that so much nostalgia is typically centered on level 1s in games. I think that just about any level from Mario 64 can reasonably be seen as nostalgic. But I would think that more people would think that way about Bomb Battlefield compared to Whomp's Fortress. I could be wrong. I am comfortable with the idea of being wrong. Darn it. There's a star here, but I care more about the coins. I was very scared for a moment there. Whomp's Fortress has way more than enough coins. We barely even needed to go up the fortress at all. Not sure why that worked the way that it did. I think part of what makes Mario 64 so entertaining is that it's real janky. It makes me so mad. We build your houses, your castles, we pave your roads, and still you walk all over us. Do you ever say thank you? No. Well, you're not gonna wipe your feet on me. I think I'll crush you just for fun. You got a problem with that? Just try to pound me, wimp. Ha! Good luck, have fun. Okay, fair enough. No, crushed again. I'm just a stepping stone after all. I won't grovel. Here, you win. Take this with you. In summary, the ground pound is super weird from a physics perspective. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Oh, the Bob-omb buddy would be there by now. Anyway. Now just jump backwards, Mario. Let's see. We got bird, red, and death. Yeah, I've got track of the stars that we have. No bird yet. I don't know why that was the route that I chose here. Fair enough. But it is an option. It is a route which I did choose. I'm gonna say something's not working here. No, okay, they're completely invincible like that. Oops. Then. We'll wait patiently a moment. I think definitely the most valid criticism of this game at this point is the camera. As such an early instance of a camera for a 3D platformer, I mean, Mario 64 was not the first 3D platformer, I don't believe. I think there's record of, like, maybe one other that had existed before, though I could be mistaken. My memory of game history isn't always as good as I would like it to be. I think we have to do top of the fortress to get any others at this point. I don't have any idea what just happened there. But yeah, I think it's important to recognize that Mario 64 is very much a product of the late 90s. I'm not the biggest fan of doing the Nintendo must make things the way that they did when I was a child argument. But I think Odyssey is a pretty good indication that they are still doing cool stuff. Okay, so we're not getting that star this time. Instead... Hello, please open the cannons. And by that I just mean that Odyssey has some similarly weird worlds to Mario 64. Bonk. I feel like 3D platforming as a genre has come a long way since Mario 64, and I don't just want everything to become Mario 64 again. But I really enjoy how simple Mario 64 is. I think simplicity is a lot of the source of comfort for me there. I never expect the falling angle. Owl. Owl. Owl, please. I'm not too upset that there's not an abundance of owl-related stars in this game. There we go. Just right. And now we're done with Womp's Fortress. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. Hello there, Toad. As a friend, you are replaceable. This aquarium's kind of a... Well, okay. I could talk a lot about how bizarre the isolated areas in Mario 64 are. It's just, again, a lovely bit of simplicity. Mario 64 is the era of, you're in a room full of water for some reason now, get the coins and then get the star. And I think that's pretty neat. I think that Jolly Roger Bay is the first level where we're actually not going to be able to complete yet. Because Mario 6, well, on Battlefield definitely wants you to get the wing cap. Hello, friend. Look, I am here, you can give me nightmares. I should not drown. Bottom Battlefield encourages you to get the wing cap, but it doesn't require it. And I'm not even sure why there's a metal cap in Whomp's Fortress. Please, I require life. I will receive only death. Guess we have to go make a new friend again. Alternatively, we could go for a different star. Which does tend to be my MO. My playstyle in games like Mario 64 is entirely driven by a petty degree of nonconformity. Rebellion, I think, is a better word. I'm going to play your game, but I'm going to do it not in the way that you want me to. Ha ha ha! He says, as though the game wasn't deliberately designed to allow you to play it in a number of different ways, and there's no wrong way to play Mario 64, actually. Neat. There's a small voice in my brain that said, you have 45 coins, go for the other 55. We'll get there. Jolly Roger Bay is a tough one to get the 100 coin star. You need to get almost every coin that's in the area. Most levels have substantially more than 100. And I don't think there's a single level in the game that only has 100. Come on, Neil. We can pretend that it is 2014. I can say I'm really ealing it. And then you can chase after me and try to eat me, because that wasn't funny then. But I thought it was. Let's see. Last time, all of the boxes tried to kill us. Fortunately, underwater, if we get a box right, we do get that bubble that restores our health. Unfortunately, if we get a box wrong, we have to start over. Though that's also kind of a blessing in disguise here, because it gives you the bubble again. Which means you're not gonna die. Which is good. Generally speaking, I am fond of not dying as a goal. Please. Thank you. Yay. The way the levels progress in this game is kind of interesting because, well, I don't actually remember whether or not that wasn't what I was hoping would happen. I don't remember whether collecting a later star and then selecting that from the menu will let you advance past plot flags that you haven't completed yet. For instance, we got that treasure chest star in the cave before we got the one in the ship. I don't remember whether we could have loaded into the treasure in the cave to get the ship up before we had actually done the ship star. Hello, Clam. Thank you. Fortunately, I at least don't remember the coins in this level being that hard to find. I don't want to go for the ones that are on the ship at this point, though. Get those reds. I see. Duly noted. I promise that I know how to jump. I might not be doing a very good job at it right now, but I do know how. This would be easier if I were not stubborn. That can be said about many things. However, there are other things about which it cannot be said, and I am content with those things being easier. Cool. Did we do all of that for 6 coins? Yes. Yes, we did. Hello. Can I have a coin? Thanks. Oh. I don't actually remember whether or not you can get... It's that star that's in the current there that raises the question of whether you can complete this level right now or not. Because the intended way is to where are the Goombas? There they are. The intended way is to get a metal cap and use that to sink through the current. I don't remember whether or not that's the only way you can do that, though. Ah. You're missing 7 coins. This is the part where this gets slightly trickier. Though fortunately, I don't think any of them are going to be quite as tricky as stubbornly trying to get the 100 coin star in Bob on Battlefield without the wing cap. There are not any coins that I missed on the ocean floor. At least not the very bottom of the ocean. I feel as though there might be a ring of coins at the surface somewhere. Or there could be a box. Does this box have coins? Only 3 of them. That's still helpful, though. Excuse me, Pointy Rocks, but do you have coins? Yes, you do, he says, slamming his face into the side of a pointy rock. Yay. If that's all the coins in the level, you can see why I was concerned. It might be possible. But I have my doubts. Hopefully I can make it to the surface before I die. As a matter of fact, I can. Cool. We're gonna call that one a no for right now. And actually, we should get the red coin star, because we've already done all the work. Which means it's time for everyone's favorite game. I gotta get back to the ship again. I'm not totally sure how jump physics in this game work sometimes. I should probably just press the button. Am I going to? We'll see. Yes. As it turns out, I am going to press the button. Okay. So we can't get the one in the current yet. But there's one up here if we aim better. Uh-oh. Huh. You can shoot onto the boat. That makes sense. Also, that box will kill you. It's not friendly. Don't play with it. Hmm. As it turns out, it's easier than I thought to shoot onto the ship. This would require more swimming back, though. There we go. Star. There it is. Sometimes I wish that I could approach things in my day-to-day life with the amount of enthusiasm that Mario approaches everything always. This is roughly heel direction. Hello, eel. Ouch. I respect that. There. Now we just have to deal with the fact that we're nearly dead. It's a little bit silly that you can't actually collect the star from colliding into the eel's tail with the star on it. But there's probably some deeper programming reason. We'll have to come back to that one. And, however, go to the wing cap course. We may be here for a little bit. Uh-oh. Maybe I'll be able to get that. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get that. Yeah. Controlling the wing cap is super weird. And I'm not very good at it. Each of the cap stages has a set of red coins like this. Don't bother. I feel like the wing caps are definitely the hardest to get. Please, please, no. Because of just how weird the wing cap is. It's a fun power-up. Come on, no. Yes! There we go. It's a fun power-up, and I know that it's one of the favorites of a lot of people who have played this game in the past. It's just one that I struggle to use. I much prefer the relative freedom of the red star power-up from Mario Galaxy, for instance. This is not quite optimal. No, but... Fair enough. I suppose that's even less optimal. You know, perishing. Whoops. One of the rest of those coins first. There we go. Okay, that was slightly better. Fortunately, even if I miss both of the 1-ups that are on that secret passage, I can always get the one over here. Unfortunately, if we're going for coins, we might have to do the slide twice. Which should be done sooner rather than later, to avoid the unfortunate circumstance of having a star appear on the slide. There we go. Sometimes things will just teleport you, which is neat. Yeah, we can't double get... No... Okay. That could have been substantially worse. Hopefully we don't need any more coins on the slide. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, now we can kind of try and head down the mountain normally. There's a penguin here. Some people enjoy murdering the penguin. I am not one of them. But I respect your decisions if you are. That baby penguin is very similar to Baby Mario, specifically on the Super Nintendo version of Yoshi's Island. I feel like the noises Baby Mario makes in the Game Boy Advance version are much more tolerable. I can't help but notice that our number of coins could be substantially larger for the amount of the level that we have seen at this point. Though I don't remember whether there's a blue switch or not. I think that there probably is. No. Just as planned. Ah. Indeed. Okay. This is fine. We still made it over here. Uh-oh. Please do not hit me with the snowball, thank you. Never mind. We're not gonna try to kill that snowman. Trying to kill this snowman will be the death of me. There we go. Okay. Where are blue? This way. There were only 2 of them. Well, this is this a star or is this coins? I was wrong. Okay. There's still 1 red coin I'm missing. This is a problem. Oh, there's that red coin. Doesn't change the fact that we've got a problem, though. Oh. Oh no. Oh, that was a tragedy. Well. 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 I wanted the last. Okay. Slide shortcut achieved. 24 coins again. I think that we really do need to avoid inadvertently skipping a bunch of the slide by falling off like a dingus. The don't be a dingus strategy is somewhat more effective in this instance, I believe. Just in case, however, perhaps I should go kill a snowman. He suggested to the tune of a popular Disney song. You'll never guess which one. No, I'm not altogether convinced this snowman is capable of death. You just had to prove me wrong, didn't you? I mean, I guess it's commitment to the bit. I can respect that, but I do not respect the snowman. Okay. Now to just... Maybe I should do the not shortcut first. That seems like a better plan. Oh yeah, that's a ton of coins. Wow. Wow. That makes this significantly easier. That's probably why there's only two red coins in this, or blue coins in this level. Okay. Now, we can go down the mountain normally by mashing our face into a fence. As is customary. Come on, there we go. There. Just as planned. Now, red coins were missing. That one. And one over there. And... oops. Oh well. Coins, because why not? Red coin star. All according to plan. Whoops. Hello, penguin. Time of abduction is now. Can I teleport with a penguin? Signs lead to no. Oh well. There's not a good camera angle. Come with me. Come with me if you want to not get stomped on by a snowman. More than once. Hello. Here. Look. Trying to slide again. Only this time, it doesn't actually matter how many coins we get. Mario no longer wishes to be greedy. Now he only wants to be happy. I don't actually remember where the Bob-omb Buddy on this level is. We're gonna need him for one of the stars coming up. Hey, Mario buddy, how's it going? Step right up, you look like a fast sledding kind of guy. I know speed when I see it, yes sirree, I'm the world champion sledder, you know. What do you say? How to race? Choo-choo. So, this penguin. Is an honorable penguin who will rubber band the crap out of you. And has an unfortunate tendency to shove you off the side during this last part. You can't win if you use the shortcut. He'll call you out for cheating. So you kind of just have to pull a Frederick and pick a god and pray. And also slide good. That helps. Let's see. This, right over here. I need a good head on my shoulders. Do you know of anyone in need of a good body? Please, I'll follow you if you do. This is a weird star. He's not very good at following. I think while we're down here, I might as well see if I can get to the Bomb Buddy. Totally is, isn't it? Nice. Hello. Cannon? Thanks. I might die here, but I'm pretty sure the cannon stays active. Even if you die. That was too low. I sure hope the cannon stays active if you die. I mean, we're gonna start by trying the snowman one again. The snowman's body does kind of try to follow you. It's weird. I'm not a huge fan of this star. I forgot that I can't make that jump. At least not by doing that. Uh-oh. 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 Well, I guess we'll try this star. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Huh, there are more coins here than I thought there were. So the name of this star is called Wall Jumps Will Work. And it wants you to use both wall jumps and the double and triple jumps. Which apparently I'm incapable of doing together. And slowly. We've got time. We're not in a hurry. Just gonna get the star. Everything's gonna be... There. So that dialogue box was saying that we've unlocked the second Bowser room. But actually, the joke's on the game. Because no, we haven't. I don't actually remember whether it helps to kind of go down the slope. We'll take it. My guess is that it does help to go down the slope together. Yep, that's 3 of the first 4 worlds completely done. Now let's see. Yep. Here there be ghosts, but only one of them actually matters. That one. I think there is a star for taking out all of the boos in Super Mario 64 DS, though. Hey look, it's Nightmare Fuel. Moving on. So when I said there wasn't anything, you know, terribly threatening, I do have to overlook the blatantly scary level. And I mean, it's not that scary at this point. Knowing the piano is going to try to eat my face doesn't endear me much to pianos, but it does prevent that particular piano from being a surprise. I am going for the 100 coin here, because every single one of these boos gives you a blue coin. Oops. I don't actually remember if there are any coins we can get down here. But welcome to the soundtrack of insanity. There are no coins in this room. Anyway. Oh. I'm pretty sure there's no reason to come down here deliberately. It actually was this level, though. It was the bane of my existence as a kid. Not even because it was scary. This might be a bit of a long stream, because I'm kind of inclined to do everything I can up through the first Bowser fight. Because we're pretty close. Big Boo's Haunt is the last world we can get into at this point. Boingy 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 bing. You taught us box to spring. Don't need to save you for half an A press. Is there anything up on the roof here? Before I destroy these boxes forever? Results inconclusive. There's a 1-up. I don't think I've ever actually gotten that before. And I still haven't, because I didn't get it. and I destroyed the boxes forever. But yeah, there's one particular... Okay, that's all of the booze. There's one particular star in this area that I struggled to get. We're actually not going to be able to complete this area yet, because just like one of the other areas, it does require a cap for at least one star. But defeating the Big Boo opens up the upper floor. And this is one of the rare occasions where that opening up happens before you re-enter the level. Three, two, three, one. Is this just a star? Yes. Well, if that's all. Oh no. I was trying to think of a pun, but I couldn't think of one fast enough for it to still be relevant. Oops. There haven't been a lot of coins up here so far, but there are at least a couple of rooms on the other side that are more coin heavy. This is the big one that I was thinking of. Mr. I gives you 5 coins. There's some red coins under these coffins. And then this way, there's another room. It was the bane of my existence as a child. Getting up here was so hard for me as a kid. I'm gonna grab the blue coins first. And the worst part is, the thing that I had so much difficulty with is out that door. Actually, is he here now? Yes. That's funny. This is supposed to be Big Boo's revenge. But the star goes up there. And that was so hard for me to get as a kid. I'm not sure that I ever actually got it. Fortunately, I can manage a little better now, because I can see now that there are some other places we can go. I mean, we may as well do the Ghost Hunt Star now. There's no legitimate reason to hold off. I just thought it would be funny to get Big Boo's balcony first of all stars. Well, that was useless. So yeah, triumph to younger me. Get that star, no problem now. Character development. Yeah. Come on. Where? You can float. You're a ghost. Eh. Am I gonna get the Ghost Don't Die text box when I get back onto land? That'd be funny. Yep. Never done that before. Actually, while we're outside again, let's go around. Those two boos that were the last ones we defeated last time can come through that boo portrait in the room with the chairs. But I don't know, I don't mind coming around and taking the fight to them. Normally I'm very fond of doing things out of sequence, but with the case of Big Boo's Haunt, it just makes everything harder. Because now that we've gotten this star, we can come into the level, and those stairs will be up. Before, we would have to defeat Big Boo before we could do anything else. And Big Boo's merry-go-round, in particular, you can't actually get unless that star is selected. Is this piano room? Sing us a song, you're the piano room. I don't know why they thought it would be a good idea to ask the piano man to sing. Like, just because you can piano doesn't mean you can sing. Though I will admit that the piano players I'm the most familiar with can also do that. I don't think there are any red coins on that side of the... There's this one. Then there are the two under the sarcophagi, or Kaffa people. And there's the one on the rotating panel thing. I feel like Big Boo's Haunt does capture the feel of ghost houses in Mario World pretty well. Because subversion of expectations is a big point of those levels. They're designed very deliberately to trick you. And Big Boo's Haunt has enemies which are furniture. Has the world's scariest piano. And it's such a nice looking piano until it grows teeth. In case anyone's wondering, yes, I am trying to be arbitrarily fancy, even though I already know exactly how to get that star like a normal person. Do I have? Do. Cool. So anyway, I guess what I'm saying is, shout out to Low Poly Mario. It's interesting that it only renders him with the low poly model while he's moving. We're gonna just get the star like a normal. Oh right, it actually is 23 as number 1. I wonder if that was deliberate. I mean, surely, in both instances it was a conscious choice. But I wonder if it was a conscious choice to use it in both. I recognize that that might not have made sense. In the first dungeon of Ocarina of Time, there's a trio of Deku Scrubs guarding the boss doorway. Actually, I don't need to go this way. And you learn from a different Deku Scrub elsewhere in that dungeon that the order of... or that the code phrase is 23 is number 1, telling you to hit the Deku Scrubs in order 2, 3, then 1. And I don't think there's anything in Mario 64 that actually gives you that hint for the bookshelves. But it's still kind of funny that it occurs in both places. Anyway, unfortunately, I think that's as far as we can go in Big Boo's Haunt right now. Yeah. Because this eye-to-eye in the secret room level is... It takes place behind that Boo portrait on the way up to Big Boo's balcony, and you need the Vanish Cap to be able to go through that portrait. What? Wait, huh? Oh, whatever. Look, it's Peach, or not. I probably should have read that, but there's a decent chance that I'm going to die at least once on the way through this. Especially if I just... Yeah, see? Speedrun self-fulfilling prophecy. If only self-fulfilling prophecy percent was a category. Wahahaha! Stepped right into my trap, just as I knew you would. I warn you, friend. Watch your step. Yep, there's a red coin there. We're gonna not get set on fire this time, because that sounds like a crazy plan. Never mind, we're gonna get set on fire, and we're going to die again. So everything's going well. We're doing great. This is great. All is exactly as intended. Wahaha. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Really? So, just in case anyone's wondering, when you're on fire is a bad time to go after that particular red coin. Because as it turns out, wahaha, you can't stop moving when you're on... What? Okay. When I said I was going to die, I didn't expect I was going to die at least 4 times to the same stupid mistake. Just in different forms. Somehow, I'm alive. Okay. I considered using this skybox as the background for the stream layout, by the way. Kind of fun and doomy. And it provided nice contrast with the branding. But ultimately, it was not a favorite of my focus group. Oh. No, I didn't expect to overshoot that. Anyway, that background wasn't ultimately a favorite. And I think that the more cloudy sky wallpaper I think that more accurately portrays the tone of the majority of the game. Okay. My brain just said, at some point maybe I should try making a backdrop that is different for each area of the game. But that sounds like a lot of work to set up, both in making backdrops and in actually doing the stream. Don't worry, I didn't make the same mistake again. Which clears me up to make a different mistake in the near future. Okay. That'll work. That won't. Okay. Everything is fine. Good. Now we just need to get the star. And I'm fairly certain that 38 is the maximum number of stars that it is possible to obtain before the first Bowser fight without using glitches. Tough luck, Mario. Princess Toadstool isn't here. Wahaha! Go ahead, just try to grab me by the tail. You'll never be able to swing me around. A wimp like you won't throw me out of here. Never. Ha! I've just disclosed the entire way to beat me. But you're not gonna be able to do it because you suck. As I said. I was a bit careless. I probably shouldn't have told you step by step how to defeat me. This is not as I had planned, but I still hold the power of the stars and I still have Peach. Wahaha! You'll get no more stars from me. I'm not finished with you yet, but I'll let you go for now. You'll pay for this. Later, I'm going to charge you interest for my defeat. Anyway. So we did it. $38 stars in a little under 2.5 hours. I'd say we made good progress. Especially considering that half an hour of that was trying to get 1 star. The stream, if I had waited to get the 100 coin star in Bob-omb Battlefield, would have only been like 2 hours long. But where's the fun in that? Anyway, more Oracle of Ages on Saturday. And more of this next Wednesday. Till then, I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a good night. Bye, everyone.